Hello, beautiful souls. What is going on with the Twin Flame Collective? Today, the 17th of November 2025. I know, guys, this has come in a little late. I ended work very late, yes, last night. And by the time I came in, I was like, you know what, I'll do it in the morning. Better. Better late than never. So, with that, what is going on? So, what I have to say is this is a period, especially with the upcoming new moon and with the energies. We are all standing together in this deep moment of cosmic alignment. The field is alive with subtle stirrings, unseen currents of truth, and awakening weaving through every union. Because our journeys are just so unique. It's so, because we are from all over the galaxies. We come with different kinds of soul experience. We have different circumstances. And that's why every separation, every mirroring, every meeting is unique. So, being on the twin flame path, whether separated, realigning, or in sacred stable union, today's energies carry gifts for our beloved divine masculine and for us, of course, because the collective is bringing about a special surprise. So, as we are awakening through this journey consciously, more aware this year, because since March 2025, things have changed. Things are not the same anymore. Technologically, Earth is advancing. Everything is changing. What you have known, what you have perceived, what you're knowing, what is going to happen with quantum computing and AI and everything is going to change. And we're at such a pivotal turning point right now, and it's all for the good, with the whole 3D and 5D split, and how we are all anchoring more in the 5D and multidimensionally, especially for monadic twin flames. You know how it is, right? We are here to shake up the planet a little bit, and with all the galactic service that we're coming here to bring. So that's why today is significant. And I want to talk about the cosmic weather. We are currently under the influence of deep potential. This is the dawn of transformation. And the cosmos is preparing a transition from the inner depths into the expensive heights, from Scorpio to Sagittarius, right? So today specifically, the moon moves from Libra into Scorpio later in the day, ushering us into more intense emotional territory. And the upcoming new moon in Scorpio is acting as a backdrop to today's energy, an invitation to go inward, release, and recalibrate. And there is mention that the Mercury retrograde is about to enter Scorpio on the 18th of November, right? Tomorrow. Meaning the build up begins now, today, because we are stepping into a period of revisiting, reviewing, reweaving, cleansing, and hidden patterns. And how does it impact our connection with our beloved divine masculine, right? So, for us, divine feminines, and for our beloved divine masculines, the field between us, the noise in the third energy, it's all being cleared. But the clearing may feel more subtle rather than dramatic. Expect inner shifts, not loud external changes. Because the presence of the Scorpio moon energy means deep feelings can surface. Fears, attachments, especially fear. Even if you are in union, what if something bad? What if there's a tragedy? What if there's an explosion? What if there's um, uh, an impending doom that's going to happen? What if stable union won't last? What if separation will never get into union? All these fears are surfacing, right? So all conversation, all memories, everything is coming in. So that's why today you're being invited to go inward, to release and recalibrate. And these these feelings, the fears, attachments, and past lifetime echoes and karmic density is intensified, right? So use today as an observation ground to purge, not to act from reactivity, but more from response, because the new moon energies, invites a seed planting moment. Whatever you intend between you and your beloved divine masculine, what you release between you, what you forgive or let go of, these will carry into the next period, the next cycle. So, for our beloved divine masculines, he's feeling heaviness, a withdrawal, an inner glitch rather than a full breakdown. So, encourage presence, not pressure. So, for you, continue your sovereignty as divine feminines. It's so important to stay in our inner power, to stay in our sovereignty, our healing, our inner alignment, because the union is all about stabilizing, right? So the angel numbers for today are 1818, a sign of balance, harmony, and trust in process. When you see 1818, I love 1818, it just signifies diplomacy, change, expression. So the collective feel of twin flames, we are being aligned, and this number invites you to trust the timing, to hold space for you and your beloved divine masculine, and to believe that the groundwork is being laid. So if you're seeing 888, you're getting a message from your higher self, from your inner teacher. You are being supported, you're being guided, and this means that you're not alone in your journey, in your inner work or in the pause, because the union is held by more than just you and your DM. You've got a whole team supporting you. And if you're seeing 1188, it's change and transformation. So if you're seeing this number now do comment. It suggests that you're moving from one phase of the connection into another, more miraculous, more adventurous, more beautiful. Maybe not quite visible yet, but energetically active. So today's message for you is, if you've seen any of these numbers, pay attention. It's the field speaking, guys. The call is hold your center, trust the silence, let the next phase be stirred from the depth, not forced from the surface. So, what are the sacred flowers for today? So if you're seeing lotuses, see, flowers and animals are nature's mirror to our soul field. So today's cosmic tone suggests certain botanical and animal allies will be particularly potent for your twin flame path. So lotuses, they signify growth through the mud, emergence into light. So for us twin flames, this echoes the journey from shadow to union, from density to clarity. So if you're also seeing irises, the irises are messengers of gods, of the God, of God, right? Symbolism of hope, faith, connectivity. Use the iris as a reminder that messages from the unseen are always present. And if you're seeing a peony, it's deeply tied to twin flame love, devotion, and the inner ceremony of union beyond form. So, if you're seeing dragonflies, red, purple, or green, transformation, lightness, new vision is on the horizon, right? So, if you feel stuck, the dragonfly appears to say, move through the illusion. And if you're seeing red dragonflies, it signifies passion, rhythm, everything. And if you're seeing owls, deep wisdom, be ready for more downloads, especially if you're seeing them in the dark. It unveils the hidden truths. So that means more soul memory remembrance. So for twin flames, the owl, especially for us twin flames, the owl might be present when your divine masculine is in his shadow phase. And if you're seeing deers, gentleness, purity of heart, soft passage through fear. The deer supports the divine feminine energy. It supports our energy in tender surrender rather than force. So ask your internal guide, which of these symbols is speaking to you? If you see a lotus, iris or peony in your environment, pause. If a dragonfly crosses your path, stop and honor that moment. Your soul knows the code, right? So, for us divine feminines and for beloved divine masculine, this is what's going on. Our divine masculine is going through deep inner calibration. The moon moving into Scorpio tends to trigger deep felt impulses rather than outward action. So he may withdraw, feel heavy, or silently process. Our divine masculine's ego may feel stuck while his soul is shifting. So, as the divine feminine, we are being asked to hold the higher perspective, the vision. We are the anchor of the field. So, especially today, you're likely to feel emotional currents more acutely than what is going on, right? So let those sensitivities be a superpower, not your weakness. So today is better for inner work than external conversations. So use the energy of silence to align, ground, clear. Don't force exchanges. So shared missions, the collective twin flame field is being prepared for the next phase for you too, especially. So your joint starseed work and soul narrative are anchoring behind the scenes. So the energetic reunion is less about visible contact today and more about energetic attunement. So whether you're going to journal with angel numbers or you're going to go to the garden and look at flowers, trust the invisible. And when your divine masculine shows signs of quiet, be there energetically without intrusion. A deep stillness is forming. So, with that, today's energies are gentle yet potent. They are not about a dramatic breakthrough, but about foundational work of truth, alignment, and soul level calibration. The twin flame journey is not always about visible euphoria. Often the most powerful shifts happen in the quiet, in the stillness, in the coding of our being rather than the doing. So know this. You're being held. Your DM is being held. The field between you pulses with higher intelligence and divine timing. Honor where you are. Honor what's moving beneath you. And most importantly, trust that the unity you share is a living saga, not merely of just two bodies, but of you and your DM as one rewriting the blueprint together. So, with that, I'm going to wrap up today's channeling. So, thank you for being here. And if you guys want to work one on one with me, you can book a session through the link in the description. All my sessions are conducted by me one on one via video call. So you can ask me all the questions you have during our session. I also have spots for the new moon healing and activations for twin flames. It's also in the link in description. So book your spot today, all right? So again, guys, book in fast so that you can get the time slot of your choice. With that, I also have the Jupiter Saturn retrograde healings and activations, so you can take them, have a look at them too. So you can also check out the heart recalibration healings. I'm also in the midst of introducing more healings, so watch the space. And again, guys, remember, external teachers like me are here to inspire your inner teacher. So always trust your intuition, trust God, trust your higher self, and you will be guided always. All right. With that, blessings, blessings, blessings. So much love, so much wisdom, so much miracles and magic in your journey. Be blessed, and blessings to you guys always. And see you all again tomorrow with another daily Twin Flame Collective update. All right. Take care and bye bye.